Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Gladys Mosley. I am the youngest sister of Lillie Belle Allen. I was 13 years old at that time. My family and I, first of all, would like to thank Felicia Dennis and those of her supporting group for honoring the celebration of life and legacy of Lillie Belle Allen.
Take your time. Take your time. You're not being rushed.
No instructions. We with you.
On this day, July the 21st,
You got this.
1969, 51 years ago, Lillie Belle life was taken here on Newberry Street of a race riot that was taking place here at that time. Lillie Belle got up that morning early, around 5 a.m. She was singing and she's smiling that morning. And as she was getting ready to go fishing with her sister Hattie Dixon and Murray, whom we were visiting at the time, along with our mother and father, Reverend and Mrs. Mosley. She was excited going to fishing. That was one of her hobbies. And little did she know her life would end that 21st day of July. After returning from fishing, she and my family decided to go get some food to go along with those fish they caught, fish and grits. That was a favorite of hers. Well, they didn't make it that far on this Newberry Street where it all ended for Lillie Belle. She shed her blood here on the street as a reminder of how heroic she was. Lillie Belle saw the disturbance of the people and my sister Hattie panicking and driving up towards the tracks. Lillie felt she needed to drive the car because of Hattie's nervousness. She knew they hadn't done anything wrong. So she climbed across my mother in the back seat and proceeded out of the car with her hands up, letting the people on the street know that she wasn't no threat to anyone. She wanted to get her family gone safely. That was the kind of person she was. A peaceful sweetheart of a big sister, loving and kind. I looked up to her as a mom. Lillie Belle's life did matter.
That's right.
It mattered to my mother, my father, whom was in the car at the time that they saw their daughter being shot down and laying there asking for help, and they couldn't help. I thank you again for this celebration of her life. Lillie had dreams that she wanted to fulfill. She wanted to be a fashion designer, and she was on her way to New York to fulfill those dreams with her children, her daughter and her son. Okay. We were told that every year back then, from when she was killed, her shoes was kept in celebrating her murder. Up and down the street here. they took her shoes and celebrated killing her on that day of the 21st of July every year. This was told to us in court. And we now celebrate her life, and she continues to live on in our hearts. Her legacy will never be forgotten, as it was for decades. I wanted to say to all, hate is a consuming fire. It can and will destroy if you let it take over your heart. Lillie Belle legacy is about love and peace and acknowledgement that we all are human beings made from one creator. And there is no difference in him. Thank you all.
Thank you so much. We love you. We love your family.